LeBron James. What more can you say about the guy that hasn't already been said? He can play anywhere on the court, and he gets it done on both ends like nobody else in the league. If we can't slow him down, this game could get out of hand real quick. It's going to be one of the biggest tests of the season for me, that's for sure. Time to step up.
All right, here we are against the Cleveland Cavaliers. You know, the ones that went all the way to the finals. No big deal. And the Utah Jazz, who we've won one game since I've been playing. So we'll see what happens. I'm not thinking it'll go good, but we shall see. Hopefully we can just keep up. Hopefully after I get off the bench, it's not already out of hand.
And we're going to bring it to you live. The Utah Jazz coming to this one.
All right, Mo Williams. Free throws. Inside.
And then for Cleveland, Tristan Thompson.
Hey, we're in the lead. Shut up.
Jefferson comes in for J.R. Smith. And it's Williams in for Irving.
All right.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Jefferson out there with Williams. And it's Thompson in at the center. The shot by Williams, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Hayward can hit. Well, last season would be one where Kevin Love played a different role, so his numbers declined. But that was, I think, especially with LeBron and Kyrie, much better players than he ever had in Minnesota. That was to be expected.
It's a great point, Kevin. And Love dropped about 10 points per game in terms of his output. The field goal percentage as well as three-point percentage was down, but still, he traded it all to be on a winning team. And I really feel like his numbers will start to go up.
Oh, you are kidding me.
To playing with great players.
Good point. Rebound, Utah.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
All right. Okay. I'm totally expecting them to come back while I'm in the game, but
Cavaliers trail by 5.
And, you know, for Love last season, we knew he'd be in a supporting role to LeBron. You put any player next to LeBron, and he automatically becomes some kind of role player.
Jefferson passing to Williams. He dishes it to Thompson. 5 to shoot. Jefferson kicks to LeBron. Nailed from
yikes.
Land. James has got 10.
The points just keep coming for him this quarter, and just at the right time, too, as they try to narrow the deficit.
Are you kidding me?
To Love and his numbers last year. We saw the same thing from Bosh when he played with LeBron. Love and Bosh had similar reductions in scoring, but both were still great players, and they both have the ability to
have a D+ right now.
In other ways.
Lyles checked in for Derek Favors. Dellavedova dishes to Williams. The screen from Thompson. And it's denied. Out of bounds. Cleveland
get that
possession.
stuff
Hood's checked in for the Jazz.
out here.
Screen by Jefferson. Dellavedova kicks to Jefferson. That drops, and it comes off in his.
Oh, gracious. Come on.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Freak kicks to Booker. To the right side. 6 on the shot clock. Exum passes to Booker. Utah needs to get off a shot here. And it's missing. Now here's Williams. From past the arc. Got it off in time, but it's...
And they're up by 1, of course.
We got a chance to hear from LeBron James about the hard work and preparation he brings into every game.
Go back and I'm able to, read this kind of report, and also.
Watching them talk is funny.
Shows on the court in his play and rarely.
Oh man, they got me seated. Okay, 8 points.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Mo Williams out there with Jefferson, and it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Kings made some nice plays. He picked up 5 points, and he also was creating for others by getting the ball in a position to score it. We could see his role in this offense expand if he puts together more games like this one,
Lord
guys.
have mercy.
Thank you, Doris. He was the player they leaned on that night. He didn't disappoint him.
Not at all. Came through in a big way. Whatever they needed from him, he was able to deliver.
Well, I think he actually gave them a little more than what they needed. Terrific all-around effort. Well, here in the second, not as listless. They're showing some signs of life offensively.
You know, steadying themselves after a tough start.
Why is he?
They're back on.
The animations take so long to do anything. Gracious.
And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. And the lead now, double digits on that.
Knew that was going to happen.
And now it's a 10-point Cavalier lead. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Cleveland.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, also, though, they've done a good job of pounding the offensive glass for second chance points.
Freak sets a screen for Exum. Outside favors.
Man.
Booker in the corner. Exum.
And I get the ball down here in the paint.
And that comes off the assist by Exum.
Nice shot, nice shot.
He's got 5 points so far.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
There's a screen by Williams. Thompson dishes to LeBron. And stolen by Favors. And now Utah, fast break. Hayward leading the charge.
Of course not.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. A good finish at the rack.
There we go.
A slick feed. And now it's only a 5-point Cavalier lead. 27
B
seconds
plus.
left in the second quarter. LeBron with it. Now defended by Hayward. Williams kicks to LeBron. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Love. Here's Freak. Hits the front of the rim and out.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the
Stuff out of here.
face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
Okay. Down by 5, I think.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one.
No, I'm sitting. I'm going to come back in. It's going to be like 108 to 40.
Gobert. Booker comes in.
Yeah, 50-38. Told you.
Dante Exum, he's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Freak subbed in for Burke. Freak, he's in at point guard. Alec Burks is out there with Trevor Booker. Then it's Exum. That's the group right now for Utah. Well, what a season for Kyrie Irving last year. Huge moments for him. 57-point outburst against San Antonio. That was a new franchise record for the Cavs.
I think a lot of it was finally being able to play with other All-Stars, quite honestly, Kevin. You can't discount the work Irving put into the offseason to be ready for the regular season.
Elbow shot. Booker pulls it in.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Freak kicks to Exum. Here's Burks. And that comes
There we go.
the assist by Exum.
All right.
Exum's got 3 assists now in this one.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Left side, Irving. Good.
Gracious.
Irving's got the
Defensive breakdown. I was right there with him.
Shots are just
Outta here.
flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
There's the screen. Exum passes to Booker. The shot misses. So Cleveland will take it the other way. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And most impressive when you do it on the road like that. They just kept coming at them wave after wave, and they really kept the crowd on mute in that one.
The pass to Freak, shot from free
Oh,
throw
what
range.
kind of shot? Animation.
Nice bounce off the right side. Freak's got his second bucket of the night. The Cavaliers leading by 10. The dish to Thompson. Back to Irving. The pick.
Oh, gracious.
He needed, and he knocks down the J.
In my
Irving's
eyeball.
here in the quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
From 12 feet out. And it's Freak missing.
Blech.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Now here's Irving. He's guarded closely.
Yep.
Outside for Jefferson. There's the call on Trevor Booker. And that'll be his third foul so far.
That's probably game. Oof.
Freak comes in for Burks. Mozgov, he's checked in for Cleveland. Smith comes in for Mo Williams. So on the floor for Cleveland. Thompson down low with Mozgov. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3.
Why are we even taking a
Point
timeout?
guard.
That's my question.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Hood kicks to Booker. Now here's Freak, defended by Jefferson. And here's Exum. 5 on the clock. Here's Booker. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And I'd be interested to know just how many of these attempts have come from inside of 5 feet.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. That free throw good from Dellavedova.
Oh, Delhi.
And both free throws good for Dellavedova. Now Freak misses there. So we see the
Man, I feel like my shot is, the timing is right. I'm just not a good shot yet.
The 2K Sports
Is that what's going on?
Show.
Or I'm just terrible. Anyway, more terribleness coming up.
Thank you, Kevin.
After this.
Now let's move on
Peace.
to the presentation. LeBron James. He really set the tone for them in the first half, and it seemed. And that brings us to the end of our broadcast.